Check 1, 2, 2.
And now, where indie music comes alive. Broadcasting live worldwide, plus on demand 24/7, and hosted by Hall of Fame personality Dave Pratt. 10, 9, 8, 7. The World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. Breaking the sound barrier with your Top 10 weekly from worldmusicstage.com. And now, house lights down, music up. Now entering the World Music Stage. Your host for the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, Dave Pratt.
Wow, I'm just looking at this. Today we have artists from England to Paris to Canada to New Zealand and the U.S. to interviews from Havana, Cuba, Ontario, Los Angeles. Man, got a big show today. Welcome to the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. We count down the top 10 every Saturday, and now we are heard on over 100 radio stations around the world. And of course, we are heard on worldmusicstage.com and on the internet worldwide and on demand through Star Worldwide Networks. Listen at a time that's convenient for you, and feel free to listen more than once. Many do. We are all about indie music, the artists and the fans who support indie music. Now, to select the top songs weekly for the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, we use stats from worldmusicstage.com for the number of plays and activity for an artist. So fan support is big time. The more the artists and their fans are active on World Music Stage, the more the artist gets known, and there you go. In turn, the top 10 songs weekly are presented worldwide right here on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. And now, let's get started.
World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. Song number 10.
Ma Band. It's spelled M-A-W. Ma Band from Victor, Idaho, which is a small town of about 2,000 people, eastern border of Idaho, near Jackson Hole, Wyoming. You guys know where that is? Beautiful country. Ma Band is an acoustic-driven rock band that combines the rhythm and flow of early rap artists along with an acoustic rock influence such as Dave Matthews or Jack Johnson. And in a passion for poetry turned into melodies, we have Ma Band. Kicking us off this week at number 10 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown from the album Sunshine Screaming, Ma Band, Devil's Way.
It's a hard, hard place to make a friend. Ran into a child now, though he wasn't here to stay. We had our words, then he quickly walked away. He said, now, beauty of life is it's never too late. 7 ways to change what you think's already made. 'Cause it's a long, dark day when you choose the devil's way. It's a hard, hard place to make a friend. On battle they say only a monster could take. It's a long, long way to the end. It's a long, long way to the end. devil's way. It's a hard, hard place to make a friend. But all they say, only a monster could take. It's a long, long way to the end. It's a hard, hard place to make a friend.
The rolling pick and guitar there, little bongos in there on the percussion, good stuff. The Ma Band, and again, that's MAW. The reason I spell it for you is so when you go to World Music Stage, right, you can easily find it and you can download your favorite songs. How about that? Number 9.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 9.
Mark Steven is a Christian music director who is self-motivated. He's a musician, a songwriter, and a music producer. He formed his own 4-piece band, performing at outdoor concert events, churches, coffee houses in his home area of Central Florida and the East Coast. The sound on his album highlights the thrills that he enjoys as an entertainer. He loves the interaction with people. At number 9 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, from his album Everlasting Life, the Mark Steven Band, Liar.
Darkness for a long time, no one to guide us without
Good stuff from Mark Steven. And you know what? Good for Mark Steven for bringing that sound to Christian music. So many times Christian music gets pigeonholed, but there's all types of Christian music. There's alternative Christian music. There's world Christian music, and it's good to hear all different types of flavors. That's what we do here on World Music Stage, right? All right, moving on to number 8.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 8.
Well, another from Florida. Yeah, that's where Mark Steven was from at number 9. Now we move on to number 8. And another artist from Florida, Heidi and the L-Cats, bring the soul blues. Yeah, we're going to change it up a little bit. They bring a full blues sound of old blues favorites to new songs and classic rock. And they are celebrating 10 years. Congratulations. At number 8 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, from the album Steady Rollin' Woman, Heidi and the L-Cats, Louisiana.
I can still recall the nights we spent alone down by the riverside, not far from my home.
Is that good stuff? Does she have a unique voice? And that's what you hear on World Music Stage. Just kind of makes you want to sip a hard lemonade down by the riverbanks in Louisiana, doesn't it? Good stuff. All right, number 7.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 7.
Well, we call this World Music Stage for a reason, because artists from all around the world participate. Now in Paris, France, New Zealand singer-songwriter Flip Grader has a penchant for sharing. Along with memoirs and recipes, she pens personal, nostalgic indie folk songs. The past decade has seen Flip Grader release 1 EP, 3 critically acclaimed albums, and 2 published books. Flip has been busy, and now Flip's at number 7 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. Flip Grader. While I'm awake, I'm at war.
After the scene, I was walking away, tired and divorced of my wounds. While I was singing, you silenced me, told me to tell you the truth. And what were you thinking the other day when I lay alone in my room? And what did you think when I called out your name? Did you think I had called too soon? And it has been raining for days now, and I haven't moved from my space on the floor. Your arms are the only place I know where I can escape from it all. Sane is all I am asking for. Crazy is all I get. You may be what I am crying for, but you are the way I forget. And while I am praying, would you walk with me and stay when I slow to a crawl? When I'm alone, would you cover me? For while I'm awake, I'm at war. And it has been raining for days now, and I haven't moved from my space on the floor. Your arms are the only place I know where I can escape from it all. And it has been raining for days now, and I haven't moved from my space on the floor. Your arms are the only place I know where I can escape from it all.
Boy, she can write, huh? Flip Grader. And we move in to the top 6.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 6.
Fifth wall concept. And I'll explain to you what that means here in just a minute, how they got their name. Fifth wall concept, composed of 4 pro musicians. It's their goal to never be combined into any sound. Putting the entertainment back in the music, they keep the audience dancing and singing and even guessing. Having released their debut album 4 years ago, Fifth Wall Concept has taken to the stage, bringing the live back to the live music scene. Okay, so Fifth Wall Concept is a wall of sound, breaking the 4 walls that leave us all trapped. That's how they got their name. At number 6 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, from Lansing, Michigan, and off their album We Broke It, Rearrange. We have arrived in the top 5.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 5.
Alex Green, spelled ALX. No E in there. Alex Green is a singer-songwriter from Chester, England, which is northwest England. Alex fuses folk music with dynamic vocals, melodies, and percussive finger tapping. You're going to dig this. He's released several demo EPs and embarked on a successful 3-month European tour. His first studio EP was released this year. At number 5 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, off the album My Way Home, Alex Green, Downhill From Here.
Shines through your window in the early hours where you don't know, but I'm just the same. You hide away and you cover up from all the things that you overlook, but I'm just the same. And I don't even know the hell I'm waiting for. We're losing light, but it won't be long. At least it's downhill from scars, a masquerade left behind bars. Oh, I can't say the same, and I don't even know what the hell I'm waiting for. We're losing light, but it won't be long. At least it's downhill from here. It's downhill from here. It's downhill from here. And I don't even know what the hell I'm waiting for. We're losing light, but it won't be long. Can't be long. At least it's downhill from here. It's downhill from here. It's downhill from here.
Alex Green at number 5 and Downhill From Here.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 4.
Snoo, spelled S-N-E-W. You know, like, what's up? What's new? Snoo often draws comparisons between AC/DC and Led Zeppelin with a little Ramones thrown in there, huh? It all mixes together to prove the originality of a band whose sound is for the masses. Their second album was recorded at the renowned studio in Los Angeles, Village Recorder. Wow, you want to talk about history in music. Village Recorder Studios is crazy. This album contains what many industry insiders are calling hit after hit, and joining us on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, Curtis Donvito. Hi, Curtis.
Hey, Dave.
Well, congratulations on all your success.
Oh, well, thanks, man. It's a thrill to be here on your show.
Yeah.
With you. I mean, my God, Dave Pratt finally has us on.
Are you in Los Angeles right now?
Huh?
Are you in Los Angeles?
Yeah. We're all based out here in L.A.
Yeah, I love the name, Snoo.
Well, from me and the entire band, let me just say a rousing snoo you, Dave.
Yeah, I love it. You know, I was just looking at the stuff like where you guys record, and the Stones and BB King and Fleetwood Mac and Sting and so many over the years I've been lucky enough to have on that have just, bragged about that studio, how it's just where everything's happening. Talk about recording there.
Oh, that was the moment we knew we arrived. We felt like, we must know what we're doing, because look where we are. I mean, yeah, the Stones, the Doors. I mean, the history at that place is just amazing.
Yeah, some of the biggest movie soundtracks of all time, like Revenant and stuff like that, was all done there.
Oh yeah, it's still one of the biggest studios around. But yeah, as I understand it, they cut their teeth with the Doors, and from there it was just like everybody wanted the Stones and everybody wanted to record there. So we got to walk through rock and roll history.
Curtis, can you imagine trying to corral the Doors in a recording studio? It's like, all right, Curtis, you're in charge of Jim Morrison. Go.
Could you imagine? My God, these guys actually did that.
Yeah. Hey, tell us about Snoo. Tell us more about Snoo.
Well, we recorded our first album in 2008, and we worked with our longtime producer, Bobby Osinski. And if you look him up, he's got like 24 books, and he's just the guru of audio recording. And then we went to the Village to do our second album. We brought in Ed Cherney to work with us as the engineer. And, of course, Ed Cherney worked with the Stones, and he's a Grammy-winning producer. And, I mean, not only were we working there at the Village, but we had a Grammy-winning, this is the guy who produced like 6 Stones albums working on our record.
It's the company you keep, right?
Exactly. And it didn't stop there, because the next record, the third record, we went to Total Access, which is another legendary studio. We worked with Ken Scott.
Jeez.
If you know Ken Scott, I mean, he worked on practically every Beatles record, and then he went on to do, David Bowie, all his biggest hits of the 70s, and Elton John, and on and on and on. We've definitely led a charmed life here in this band, just with the company we've been keeping.
And your song Electrolux is high on our countdown this week. Tell us about this song specifically.
Specifically, Electrolux? Mm-hmm. Let's just say it's about everything that sucks. Okay?
Does that wrap it up right there?
I really can't. You use your imagination, because some things suck and they're good, and some things suck and they're bad. And, it's just, you use your imagination. I'm not going to ruin it for you by telling you what to think.
Sometimes when things suck and they're good, you have to pay for it. I'll just leave it there. Okay? All right. Congratulations.
We all, have choices to make in our lives, and some things just suck.
Congratulations on your success, and Snoo does not suck. You guys are killing it right now, so keep it rolling, okay?
Oh, thanks, Dave. It's great being on your show, and we want to thank all you guys for finally allowing your audience to get some Snoo into them.
Yeah, number 4 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, off the album What's It To Ya? Snoo and Electrolux.
Electrolux. Sometimes all you need is a little cyclonic action. Oh, suck it up! No bread, no bread, no brown, no man's for my good time, no fuss, because it's so wild. No bread, no brown, no man's for my good time, no fuss, because it's so Electrolux. Suck it up. Suck it, suck it, suck it, suck it, suck it.
I got it now. When Curtis was telling us, some things suck. Suck it up and Electrolux there. That's good stuff from Snoo. It was great to talk to him as well. We move into the top 3.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 3.
All right, as we move into the top 3, Ian Currs is an independent artist from Canada. Those crazy Canadians. He's appeared on stages across the country with some of the big-name artists. And yes, Ian has been receiving radio play across Canada and the U.S. And check this out. Ian has sung on unreleased tracks with Slash and Velvet Revolver during the Velvet Revolver's search for a singer to replace Scott Weiland. So Ian is on fire right now. And joining us on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, Ian Currs. Hi, Ian.
Hey, man, how you doing?
You got it all going on, don't you?
Busy.
Yeah. Are you checking in from Ontario?
You bet I am. Yeah, near Toronto.
Yeah. So I mentioned that your career is just hot right now. Tell us more.
I'm busy just like you can imagine, man. I play every week. I work a full-time job, of course, to try and keep this music thing alive. And I play every week and work and play. It's all I do.
I love what you just said, Ian, because I think that a lot of other indie artists who listen to the show are going to find comfort in your talk there about working a full-time job to keep your music career going. There's so many that can align with you. Talk about that. That's having a true love for music.
Well, that's, unfortunately, it's what it takes unless you're going to get a big record deal or something like that. But they're further and fewer between these days, of course. And, at the end of the day, you want to get your music out there with the internet. It's basically all pay for services. And you got to pay for that somehow. So the way I see it, I got to work.
Yeah, good for you, though. I mean, being a realist. And I know that you've had a lot of success up in Canada. And now you're starting to bleed down to the U.S., huh?
I'm around the world, actually. I'm hooked up with Stephen Wrench, who's helping me out. And he's, you know him from Leonard Skinner, I guess, right?
He's the best. We've had him on the show, yeah.
Yeah, so he's promoting me now.
Yeah, so talk about Velvet Revolver. That's really interesting with your connection there. Talk about that experience.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I had a buddy named Mike. He used to play guitar for the band Our Lady Peace. I don't know if you know those guys. They're a Canadian band that we had here.
Of course.
Anyway, through that circle of people, I was able to. They sent me a couple of songs at the end of the day that I needed to write lyrics for and record for them and whatnot. And I did that, and I thought I nailed it, but they didn't end up hiring anybody. So if I'm being rejected with the likes of Sebastian Bach and Axl Rose and stuff, I don't feel too awful bad.
They didn't hire anybody at all?
No, they did not.
Well, maybe it's still open.
Well, I don't think so. They had Miles Kennedy on tour with them there, for a while or whatever. But I just met Miles a couple of weeks ago, and we talked about that a little bit. But he's doing his own thing with Alter Bridge, of course. So
look at you. You're hanging out with the circle, aren't you?
I'm trying to get there.
You are in the top 3 of our countdown this week. Tell us about your song, Your Hero. Tell us about that song.
You know what? That song, I don't know if I mentioned or not, I play in a Kiss tribute band too, actually. You know, we get these fans that, you know, just sort of put you up on a pedestal like as if you actually were in Kiss or something like that. And it really, what it's geared towards is, you know, people who really think that you're something that you're really not. You know, you're just human, just like anybody else, and you can only do what you can do. And, you know, I can't be your hero like you think I can.
So, Kiss, I got to throw a couple out. Do you do Strutter?
You betcha.
Yeah. Do you do Cold Gin?
Do so.
Yeah. Do you do Dr. Love?
We do.
What Kiss songs don't you do? Do you do Beth?
We do.
You know what? Over the years, when I've had those guys on, they always joke about, you know, Beth being their top charting single, I guess. And
beat out Muskrat Love that year.
Yeah, I know. It's like that Kiss with Beth and Kansas with Dust in the Wind. You know, here you have these hard rocking bands and their biggest hits are their ballads. All right, let's check this one out. At number 3 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, Ian Curtis from Ontario and Your Hero. Good stuff there. Great talk to him as well. All right, we're moving on to number 2.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 2.
Dee Dee Wiedekind is a singer-songwriter from Houston, Texas. Yeah! Dee Dee. She was named Best Vocalist by Singer Universe and was a finalist in the International Songwriting Contest. Grammy winner Jason Miles says this about Dee Dee. She's a talent that needs to be watched. There are big things in store for her future. Dee Dee Wiedekind is an absolutely superb vocalist, a superb talent. At number 2 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, off the album Dream of You, Dee Dee Wiedekind, Leaning on Heaven.
Feels like I'm heading nowhere, but I'm everywhere at once. Been reaching for something, but I don't know what I want. Well, I'm tired of running, searching for what I just don't know. But time it's a rolling stone, and I just don't wanna let it, just don't wanna let it go. My way's always been to run away, then chase you a long ways down, a long ways down. Never drink, just taste it, hold love close, then waste it. I'm falling down, a long ways down. Now I'm leaning on heaven. Didn't know it'd be like this. Only your love can save me. Baby, give me just one kiss, and I'm leaning on heaven. Had it all, but let you slip away. Lord knows I need you now, and just don't wanna let you, just don't wanna let you go. My way's always been to run away, then chase you a long ways down, a long ways down. Never drink, just taste it, hold love close, then waste it. I'm falling down, a long ways down. Oh, I need that angel, need some heaven above. Finally let it all go, and I'm learning how to love. Now I'm leaning on heaven. Didn't know it'd be like this. Only your love can save me. Angel, give me just one kiss. Oh, my way's always been to run away, then chase you a long ways down, a long ways down. Never drink, just taste it, hold love close. I'm wasted, I'm falling down, a long ways down. My way's always been to run away, then chase you a long ways down, a long ways down. I'm leaning on heaven.
Oh, she can bring it, huh? Wow, Dee Dee Wiedekind. And this brings us to number 1.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 1.
Brenda Navarrete. Talked to her earlier. She is in Cuba, and she might be calling us. I hope so. We'll see. I don't even know what time it is in Cuba right now. But Brenda Navarrete is one of Cuba's big young talents and a rising star in Havana and across the country. Brenda's been heating up stages and airwaves for quite some time now, and she's collaborated with Cuba's music elite, while her solo project includes television and radio broadcasts of live performances, as well as touring in Canada and the United States. And check this out. For you percussionists, you know what this means. Brenda's percussion skills earned her an endorsement contract with Sabian. And that's one of the biggest in the percussion industry. In March of this year, she signed an endorsement contract with the Gone Pops Percussion Company, joining their roster of some of the world's most talented drummers. And at number 1 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, off the album Mi Mundo, Brenda Navarrete and Rumba Veranera.
De brisa del mar, arena y sol. Hoy voy a celebrar con mis amigos, con la gente de mi barrio y a encontrarme con mi amor. Vamos a inventarnos aventuras para que sonríe el corazón. Hoy vamos a soñar para que el mundo sea más puro y más hermoso y vibre al ritmo del tambor. Hoy vamos a cambiar rencor por armonía, que dibuje en nuestras calles, las aceras y el balcón. De par en par abrir las puertas, las ventanas y gritar juntos el coro con la fuerza de un ciclo. Baila, que tu alegría sana todo alrededor. Móntate en la danza de la vida, que el universo está girando tu canción y viene regando tu energía. Mira qué linda la vida. Hoy que estoy viviendo la fortuna de tener la dicha de vivir, hoy voy a amar sin prisa, con locura, porque nadie sabe cuándo es el principio del fin. Hoy vamos a cambiar rencor por armonía, que dibuje en nuestras calles, las aceras y el balcón. De par en par abrir las puertas, las ventanas y gritar juntos el coro con la fuerza de un ciclo. Baila, que tu alegría sana todo alrededor. Móntate en la danza de la vida, que el universo está girando tu canción y viene regando tu energía. Ahora es cuando vamos a bailarlo y a la con el corazón. Cántala conmigo. Dale ahora con el corazón. Y
Oh, that's good stuff. Brenda Navarrete. I felt like I was, a white guy trying to order a margarita at Mikhail's. It's the best I can do. It's the best I can do. Boy, that's good stuff, though. And there they are, from Cuba to Texas to Canada to Paris. Where else did we have today? Los Angeles, Idaho. We had Idaho. We had a couple on from Florida. We had England, and then back to Michigan. We span the globe today. This week's Top 10 in the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, heard every week right here on Star Worldwide Networks. This week, go to worldmusicstage.com to hear the greatest indie music in the world and to support your favorite indie artists. Thanks for joining us every week for the best in indie music all around the world, and we proved it today. The World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. I'm Dave Pratt, and hey, if you don't deserve it, who does?
Thanks for listening to the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. Breaking the sound barrier with your Top 10 Weekly from worldmusicstage.com. Join us where indie music comes alive at worldmusicstage.com. That's worldmusicstage.com.